And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Anthony. Bledsoe is out there with Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, Maxey out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Elijah Wan. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Mikan in at the center position. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside Anthony. No good on the triple. Maxey with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Elijah Wan inside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Back to Bledsoe. And he banks in the layup.
And that bully ball mentality of Bledsoe. A rugged guard with outstanding body control. Fantastic finish.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from 14. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Here's Bledsoe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Maxey against Bledsoe. Now, here is Robinson. Defense right on him.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Mobley's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Here's Reeves. Back to Mobley. Denver grabs the miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
And here's Maxey. Elijah Wan with a screen on Bledsoe. Maxey finds Elijah Wan. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Robinson. A putback. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
From deep, Reeves. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Nuggets leading by 5. Bledsoe right side. He lobs it up. The Nuggets with the new 14.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Anthony with the screen on Maxey. Bledsoe with Jones covering. Anthony with the bucket.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Here's Maxey. On the wing, Jones. Takes the three. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Reed. Maxey's got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Grimes with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Maxey against Bledsoe. Maxey looking it over. Mobley sets the pick for Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets leading by 5 inside. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Bledsoe against Maxey. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Off target with his three. Nuggets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Chalk up 2 there. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Jackson. Great pass to set up the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Now, here's Simon. Carter outside. A 3-ball. No good on the shot. And so it's Denver headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Edey out there with Robinson. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Carter. And it's Murray in at the small forward position.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Simon's on the wing. It's tipped. Now Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Simons.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Denver making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Topic is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 44, Nikola Topic.
Now here's Bledsoe. Not a lot of room. Murray, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mobley inside. He's covered by Murray. It's good. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Robinson sets a screen for Simons. 3-pointer. And another miss by Denver. Timberwolves trail. On the wing, Jackson. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Mobley misses.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Murray sets a screen for Simons. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. And they recover it. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Would you give a new head coach in the NBA?
Well, I think, first of all, you have got to be yourself. You can't try to be another coach. And then you always have to coach the why. Players need to know why you want certain things done to get them to fully buy in.
There's a screen. Pass to Mikan. Here's Strother. For the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Strother's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Simons up top. Still scoreless. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Pass to Mobley. Jackson in the corner. Mobley sets the pick for Jackson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Denver leading by 3. Murray, good. Murray's got 5.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Nuggets with some changes. Edey comes in for Robinson. And Anthony subbed in for Murray. Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Mikan passes to Reeves. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well,
Like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Bledsoe against Maxey. Here's Anthony. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
1:30 left in the first half of the game. Intercepted. Jones for three. The putback misses the follow-up. Denver in the lead. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Denver leading by 5. Here's the floater.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
For the Nuggets, Robinson's checked in for 80. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Anthony Simons. Here's Grimes. To the inside. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Picked by Olajuwon. Maxey kicks to Olajuwon. Jones for three. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Maxey, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and
I think for the Timberwolves, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
and credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Timberwolves trail. Herbert Jones is out there with Elijah. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Mikan in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Pass to Bledsoe. And here's Anthony for 3. Reeves with the rebound. Minnesota shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Jones. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bledsoe's got 6.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Maxey passes to Mikan. Reeves outside. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mobley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gigi Jackson comes in for Herbert Jones.
Jackson.
Pass to Bledsoe. Now here's Anthony, guarded by Jackson. Anthony's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Reeves can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Grimes. Bledsoe outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got 5 points now in the quarter. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right.
check out Tyrese Maxey here, coming off a terrific season. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Olajuwon inside, guarded by Bledsoe, and the basket by Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Anthony. Olajuwon with the block. Reeves outside. Olajuwon with it. Back to Maxey. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey against Bledsoe. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And for his position, Bledsoe probably as physical as any in our game. Clearly not afraid to challenge defenders.
For Denver, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. One drops. He ties it up. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Olajuwon with a screen on Bledsoe. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Simons, he's jacked in for Eric Bledsoe. And here's Anthony for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the stripe.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Anthony. Olajuwon with the block.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Reeves drives in. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Reeves drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Anthony. Right side, Simon. And again, Denver no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Reeves the pass to Mikan. Mobley looking it over. He gets that one.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
Here's Grimes. He's defended by Reed. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He has 5.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
41 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Simons. Over Topic. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 7 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Free throw, no good for Mobley. With 1 on the clock, he can't hit that time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Timberwolves on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Nuggets trail by 8, and Denver will start the fourth quarter. We've got Edey and Fernie Simons out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Keegan Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
First free throw is good. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Jones, the pass to Mikan. Mobley, wide open. And the 3-ball is good. Mobley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
Bledsoe with it. Pass to Edey. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Jones. Here's Topic. Guarded by Bledsoe. The 3. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. Botches the breakaway layup. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Fast break. Here we go. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they... want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He has decided it's the right time to talk. For the Nuggets, Robinson's checked in for 80. Anthony comes in for Murray. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Fernie Simons. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks, David. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Robinson sets a screen for Bledsoe. Out to Anthony from past the arc. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his third assist on the night. Minnesota leading by 8. Outside, Maxey. Outside, Jones. Timberwolves passing it around. Mikan. Rebound by the Nuggets. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Anthony down low. Working on Jones. Anthony's shot is off. Reeves the pass to Jones. Here's Olajuwon. Takes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Grimes. They set the screen. The wing jumper off target.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Reeves. Rebound by the Nuggets. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
It's the first that brings them within single digits. And so he makes both from the line. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Bledsoe against Maxey. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. Back to Maxey. And here's Reeves outside. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Grimes. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
.103 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen. Pass to Anthony. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul. Here's Maxey. stolen away.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
He cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Bledsoe against Maxey.
And I think when Bledsoe focuses on distributing the rock, it helps the offense run smoothly. Nice dime on that one. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon.